There's no sign quite as cool as yours, Aquarius. As the most futuristic sign of the zodiac, you're always one step ahead of everyone else. Sometimes that means that people don't understand your surreal, long-term vision, but don't worry, you'll leave them in the dust in no time. Your status as one of the 3 air signs, along with Gemini and Libra, means you're smart and always thinking up new ways to solve the world's problems. Luckily, you're one of the fixed signs, like Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, so your ideas have serious staying power. With dual ruling planets, you're a walking contradiction, but you make it work. Hardworking Saturn on your side means you're serious about doing what you love, and idealistic Uranus helps you use that stamina toward making the universe a better place. Aquarius season lasts from January 20th to February 18th, so expect to move at lightning speed in terms of your career and relationships. You might even embark on a spiritual journey during this time. Aquarius and personality. Your best personality trait is your ability to hope at all costs. Other people get discouraged when things don't seem to be going their way, but not you. If you want something, you're absolutely persistent in your pursuit of achieving it. The rest of us could learn a thing or two from your resilience. No matter what happens, you never lose your sense of optimism. The one trait of yours that people have trouble understanding is your ability to keep a distance from your emotions. It's good to be able to detach from a situation and get a bird's eye view of what's going on, but sometimes it can make you seem aloof or disinterested. Also, you sometimes use this as a defense mechanism to keep from feeling the more unpleasant sides of life. The best way to combat this is to give yourself a specific space, like a spiritual group or journal, where you can vent safely. It feels good to let it out. Aquarius and career. When it comes to work, there are 2 kinds of Aquarians, those who enforce the rules, and those who aren't afraid to throw them out and write new ones. The Aquarians who go by the book make great managers and often find a professional home in public works or philanthropy. On the other hand, the free-spirited Aquarians thrive wherever they can create their own job. Because Aquarius is the sign of humanitarian work, you'll find many of them developing startups and grassroots movements to support the ideals they're most passionate about. In the office, Aquarians aren't afraid of being contrarian. They're excellent at playing devil's advocate, but sometimes Aquarians let their desire to provoke get the best of them. Ultimately, they're logical and will be happy to do just about any task as long as they see the long-term benefit of it. They flourish when they know they're making a real, measurable difference in the world. Aquarius and wellness. Your sign rules circulation, so it's essential for you to find a form of exercise that really gets your blood pumping. If you go to a gym that has a sauna, take full advantage, as they are said to promote circulation. Aquarius also rules the ankles, so invest in some Lux Kicks to give yours plenty of support while you're at it. When you get home, top off your food with some spicy cayenne pepper. It's been shown to improve blood flow, too. When it comes to spirituality, many Aquarians are naturally skeptical. You only trust things that you know have results, so it may take a trial and error process to find out what belief system works best for you. Try incorporating a physical representation of the energy you're working with into your practice, like holding a crystal during meditation or turning a shelf into an incognito altar. Aquarius and relationships. When it comes to lovers, you're looking for someone who isn't afraid to break the social rules around relationships. You'll love how fearless the fire signs Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo are about showing affection. It's a good match, because you occasionally need someone to draw you out of your emotional shell. Fellow air sign Gemini totally understands the way your mind works, but Libra might not get your unconventional approach to love. The water signs appreciate your idealism, but you might find them too intense for anything long-term. Also, your free spirit doesn't blend well with earth signs' desire for commitment. Stick to fire and air for the best results. Aquarius is the sign of universal love, so you're often more concerned with caring for your friends, community, and the world at large than one specific lover. You're practically an earth angel, but make sure people don't take advantage of the fact that kindness is your default setting. Boundaries are absolutely essential to the success of any Aquarian relationship, romantic or platonic. Aquarius and friendships. You're a wild child, no doubt about it. Your tribe isn't afraid to stand out. When it comes to socializing, you don't pin yourself down to one type of scene. Lucky for you, your cool demeanor lets you flow easily between wildly different groups, which is just the way you like it. Whether you realize it or not, you're popular, and people admire you for being at the top of the social ladder. Just make sure you use your position wisely. Because you have a lot of acquaintances, it can be easy to move from person to person without forming a really deep bond with anyone in particular. While you're out and about, try asking some out there questions of the people you're with. You nuts secretly love talking about stranger topics, and it can help people open up to you in a way they might not have otherwise. Aquarius and parenting. If you're an Aquarius parent, you're passionate about your child's learning. You can't wait to connect with them on a mental level, talking to them about all the exciting ideas the world has to offer. You probably got a head start on this by playing them music in the womb, stocking their room with plenty of books, and putting on movies and shows about the natural world. As they grow older, you'll be thrilled to take them to science centers and natural history museums. Because you have a complicated relationship with rules, you can have trouble implementing them with your children. Whether you strictly adhere to the rulebook or make your own, be sure your expectations are clear to your little one. On the other hand, you do a beautiful job at instilling values in your child, ideals of hope and optimism that will buoy them for years to come. They're lucky to have a cheerleader like you on their side.